Yeah, that's not a friendly character.
No.
No.
Violent in comics.
Well, I mean, in our show, it's really gross.
Brandon Davis, Face Hero, and Adam Barnhart did our logo.
Yeah.
Do you think you guys know him?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a thing with Adam set up.
Oh, good.
A special thing with Adam.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice. Daredevil Born Again. All I can say without spoiling anything is that we're back.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Awesome,
Oh,
man.
really? You liked it?
Yes.
Oh, good, dude.
I don't know how you couldn't. If you liked the original, how could you not?
Well, look, we've been working really hard, and we don't know what to think, and we're just hoping that the fans and people like you dig what we try to do, because we all worked really hard.
It shows. I mean, I assume when you're this deep in it and you know it so well, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. But the whole plan was to make it for the fans, to make what they wanted.
Yeah.
And so you think we're okay in that area?
I think it's gonna be fun to talk about for sure.
Okay.
And I say that as somebody who really liked it.
Okay.
But the things that you guys give us to talk about is gonna be awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Good.
I would love, after being in these roles for so long, coming back for Born Again, has there ever been something that Charlie gave you to add to a scene with Kingpin that he wasn't in? And was there ever something that Vincent gave you to add to a scene with Matt that he wasn't in? Because you spend so much time apart, but I imagine you're still collaborating.
There was one thing. I'm not sure if I should talk about it though.
Talk about it.
Early on in the during the Netflix show, because the show was definitely the Daredevil show. Like, I was there as Kingpin, but it wasn't like this show. It's not like we didn't share the same amount of scenes. I was a supporting role in that show, and I loved it. So I didn't get to do a lot of scenes with Deborah. And I don't know if you remember this, but I came to you and asked you what she was like, because we never got to know each other, and you gave me some really good insight on her.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I imagine because you guys are so intertwined, but not together often.
Because they really have they're pretty tight, these two, like Deborah and Matthew. They, because they had a lot of scenes together and stuff. And I just never worked with her before. I had one little scene with her in a dream state, but I was in the middle of, I had to break away from another scene to go do that with her and then go back and finish my scene. But I only had one shot where she's dreaming about me strangling her or something like that. But it was very brief.
Yeah.
But then months later, we had a big scene in my penthouse. I went to, I'm not going to tell you publicly exactly what you said, but he praised her. He praised Deborah in a way that helped me a lot. Yeah, I would say. Yeah,
that's cool.
There's a line in the first episode of the new season, in our diner scene. I think I can say this right now because it comes out after the show, right? But
we can, if you say some spoilery, I'll hold it till after.
Yeah.
We know that Matt didn't get blipped, and this is our first time spending like.
Do we?
Well, because in Echo, right? What that scene in I would assume. So, is there in checking in with Matt now after something like the blip, or what can you talk about how sort of that time and what it was like for Matt in a moment if he survived hearing all those heartbeats disappear?
Yeah, someone else has asked that question.
Damn
it's a good question.
Yeah, it's a great question. Yeah. Did you ever see that show, The Leftovers?
Yes.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
But I imagine that it would be like that. It'd be like that moment at the beginning of The Leftovers, I guess. It'd be like, that was such a great show.
Yeah.
It would be an intense moment.
Yeah,
sure.
I bet.
Yeah. That's a cool insight, by the way.
Appreciate it, man. Whenever I watch the show with anybody, a lot of reaction from friends or talk about the show with anybody, a lot of the reaction I get is people are asking, is he really blind? And then they say, oh, wait, he's British? Which one is harder to mask when you're trying to get into this character?
Probably the accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I find that, it's... I make a lot of mistakes, and I try. Hopefully, we course correct. And
of course, I never mention them.
Yeah, right. Because I course.
We have the inside joke.
I try to course correct, and obviously we can ADR any lines. ADR is additional dialogue recording if we make mistakes. But yeah, I found it really hard. I mean, the visual impairment is also difficult. But
yeah, that's cool. And which episode are you guys most excited for everybody to see?
Oh my gosh, there's a couple.
Yeah,
but I would say
maybe 8. There's something iconic about 8.
The 8 is amazing. Yeah, but also 9 is pretty tricky.
Yeah.
I would say
There's a scene in 4 I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
There's a scene in 6 I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
The Muse stuff
I was just going to say
mega.
6.
I can't wait to see Muse.
Yeah, the Muse stuff is mega.
Oh, the Muse stuff is mega, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see.
Yeah, that's not a friendly character.
No.
No.
Violent in comics.
Well, I mean, in our show, it's really gross.
I can't wait to see
Really
it. All right,
crazy.
guys. Well, thank you